Hey y'all, this is Zina and welcome to Conscious Coins. Today we're going to be talking all about cosigners. Let's start with the basics. A cosigner is an adult who is legally and financially responsible for your student loans if you default. If you, the borrower, default on your student loans, the cosigner will then have to make those payments for you. Private student loans are usually the only ones that require cosigners. If you have federal student loans, you do not need to have a cosigner. That's a common misconception. Just because your parents or financial guardians have to put their financial information on the FAFSA, it doesn't mean that they're cosigning for your student loans. The only exception to federal student loans is the Grad Plus program. If you've had a recent negative event on your credit report, you may need to add an endorser to your Grad Plus loan. An endorser is similar to a cosigner. Fortunately, this is pretty rare and it won't happen to most students. Now, let's explore alternative financing options for students that don't have cosigners. If you're looking to minimize your student loans, consider these alternatives. One of the best options is scholarships or grants. Unlike student loans, scholarships and grants don't have to be paid back after graduation. This makes them a much better option than any kind of student loan. Plus, there's no limit to how much you can receive in scholarship or grant funds. You can start by looking for scholarships on sites like scholarships.com or just by typing scholarship opportunities into Google. You should try looking for keywords related to your hobbies, interests, skills, and background, and then adding the word scholarship or grant. For example, if you play the clarinet, look for clarinet scholarships or band scholarships. Another great way to pay for college without taking out student loans is by applying for a work-study program. Work-study is when the college gives you a part-time job, usually on campus. These jobs usually require between 10 and 15 hours a week. You'll get a regular paycheck and you can use that money for anything, including tuition, housing, groceries, transportation, whatever you want. But to be considered for a work-study job, you have to fill out the FAFSA. And most colleges have a limited number of work-study spots, so it pays to complete the FAFSA as soon as possible. Housing costs are one of the most expensive parts of going to college, but you can minimize that by becoming an RA. An RA, or resident advisor, is someone who lives in the dorm and is responsible for coordinating dorm activities, ensuring safety, and more. Most students who are RAs get to live there for free, and they often get a discounted meal plan or even a free meal plan. Some schools even pay RAs an extra stipend every month, but this can vary. Being an RA is a highly sought-after position, so make sure you apply early if that's something you're interested in. Whether or not you need a cosigner for your student loans depends on the type of loan and your personal financial situation. But remember, there are plenty of alternative financing options if you don't have a cosigner or just want to minimize your student loans. You can apply for scholarships, grants, work-study programs, or even be an RA on campus. All of these options can help minimize how much you have to take out in student loans. Make sure you understand all of the choices available to you so you can find the best option. Stay tuned for more financial tips and hit like and subscribe to get more updates on student loans.